Good, good Wednesday evening, everyone. This is Tony. We are back for another exciting episode of Game-O-Rama Uncut. And this is going to be something rather interesting. So, we're doing this episode a little differently. So, I'm trying to figure out how I want to describe this. So, for the people that are on the Facebook group, the 44 people that are on the Facebook group, congratulations. Thank you for being part of the group. This episode's for you. This is pretty much your episode for right now. This is basically a Facebook exclusive video for right now. Mainly because there's a lot of fucking music headaches and hurdles I'm going to have to go through with this episode. But we're playing Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival, which is a rhythm-based music game. Usually you play with like sticks and like drums, you go dun 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 dun, you know, something like that. So the reason this is again Facebook exclusive is because there is a litany of copyrighted tracks in this. Wait, what buttons? Yes. In this game that we're gonna cover. We're gonna cover 17 games, by the way, because this is all my playlist. It's 17 games, 17 tracks, mostly video game, mostly anime. But these are a lot of copyrighted tracks, just to mind you, and I don't know how YouTube's going to handle it. So I figured the best option would be, we're going to do this through Facebook for now, and then when the time comes where I feel comfortable enough, there will be a slightly edited version on YouTube. Slightly. So, for the ones that are on Facebook and are just like, oh, cool, this is for you. This is your own specialty video for right now. Facebook exclusive will not be up on YouTube for a good while. This is for you. And look at all these tracks we got to cover. Some are honestly just based on anime that I really freaking like. Others are video game tracks. So, and look at my little avatar right there. Look at him. He's a Yoshinoya bowl. That was a free DLC because someone leaked out, oh, there's a Yoshinoya DLC pack for this. And Bandai Namco's like, oh, fuck. We were just going to make a Japan exclusive, and then we just decided, fuck it. So, where to begin? I guess we'll start with the game music, just because. So we're going to play through, obviously, all 3 tracks. And then we're going to work our way to all the anime music, and that'll pretty much be it. So, I don't expect this to be a long episode. It's just going to be an episode. So, we're going to start with the Windmill song. And I'm going to play this on normal, because I have not beaten it on normal. And I got to remember how these controls went. Because I cannot remember how the controls went on this. Okay, blue, red. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Klonoa. We covered. Oh shit! I just realized, like, this is the wrong color. What the hell have I been hitting? Fuck. And my brain. Fucking. There we go. Fuck. Well, thank you, game. Thank you for doing that. Fuck. I can't concentrate. God damn it. I could. Normal mode. I can't concentrate. My brain is fucking gushed. And I can't hear the music, mind you, so if I put headphones in, then you don't hear the music, and only I can hear the music. So, this is terrible. Fuck. Come on. Fuck. I can't do this, man. hard for me to do this. I can't. So much going on at the same time. I'm not good with the drums. Yeah. That was terrible. Clear. Yeah, I know it fucking failed. Don't fucking remind me. We're gonna have to play this again. If only I can map, like, just L and R to just be the freaking... It would make it so much easier. Fuck. Anyway, so... I guess I should talk a bit about this game. So, other than the music, the other reason I wanted to hold off on this is I was hoping for for the fucking life of me. Yeah, we're gonna start that again. I was hoping for the fucking life of me that, like, most of the anime tracks that I had put on my playlist would eventually just go into DLC. I know that's a weird thing to bring up, but, like, I'd hoped they would go into DLC. But they didn't, because... fuck. For some reason... Namco's just like, yeah, we could, but we'd rather get the $4 a month out of you. It's easier to get the $4 a month out of you. It's like, why, man? Just, like the last game you allowed DLC tracks where you could just download them. Thanks. I lost my train of thought. Game, you did that. At least I'm not fucking up as badly this time. I think it's because I never did normal mode, though. That's the other thing. Like, I never did normal mode, so I don't know. Oh, you dick. Like, if I actually had real drums, this would be a lot easier. But, you know, Japan gets the drums. We just get nothing. Like, you can use motion controls, yeah, but I'd rather just have drums, you know. I'd rather have drums. There, we cleared it. Hooray. We cleared it. How great. Not so great. That was only Klonoa, motherfucker. 32 bad, 93 good, 94, okay, you did it, you did it. You did it. Now, the one thing that infuriates me about this game is, like, half of the tracks, or not even half, like, 3/4 of all the tracks in this game, you have to have a monthly fucking service to fucking play them. Play the tracks. It literally relies on a subscription service, which pisses me off. It's like, really? I really need a subscription service for this. And it's like, yeah. We expect you to have a subscription to this. It's $4 a month, and you get all the tracks, and we update new tracks in there. It's like, yeah, it's cool and all, but, like, you realize you can make a shit ton more money just... You realize you can make a shit ton more money just... you know, giving us... Crap. Giving us the... Oh, come on, man. It's hard to time this out. Yeah, maybe doing the button layout like this was not the best idea, Namco. Maybe, just saying. Maybe instead of, like, being like... Maybe instead of doing that, it was just, you know, not... Well, I already hit the... fuck. I already hit the clear meter, so... Doesn't matter now. But like, seriously, like, think about how much more money they could have made just making like individual tracks DLC. Instead of being like, for this amount of money up. For this amount of money a month, you could have your hands on all these tracks. And it's like, yeah, but like half the tracks I'm not gonna play because I don't want these tracks. It's like some of the anime tracks, yeah, I'll play, but like I also don't need like 83 fucking tracks based on Naruto. Come on, no. I also don't need 42 tracks based on fucking Bleach or One Piece. I get it, Bandai. You own those shows. Fuck you. Instrument intermediate mixer. Ah. Alright. On to the last of the video game themes that I picked. Actually, now that I think about it, there's some more I should have probably put on there. But I think I just went with just the playlist, so... There's like one or two more. So, actually, correction, we're going to have to grab the other two, because I didn't put them on the playlist. Whoops. So, trust me, there's going to be two more. Two more tracks. That's 19 tracks you're getting. 19, not 17. 19. Dun, 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 dun. I'm too good. Damn it. Motherfucker. No, what they do is they do the... So the way Namco's worked it with the fucking Music Pass thing is, oh, certain titles will be available on the Music Pass only, and then you have to wait a while until they can get available for DLC. And it's like, dude, come the fuck on. Like, I finally, after like 6 months of waiting, I finally got one of my favorite songs on the goddamn DLC track. I was like, yes. I finally got Lum's Love Song on the fucking DLC track. Finally. Do you know how long I've been waiting for that? Tank is finally on the DLC tracks instead of in the music service. Wonderful. Now, if only you could put Lupin in there. Then I would be sold. Now, please, just put Lupin on there, man. If it seems like I have nothing much to talk about, it's because I really don't. This was not really a last-minute idea. This was just one where I was like, oh shit, it got too late, and I was like, I still have to fucking record this one, motherfucker. Yeah, maybe it would have helped. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Why is he not saying much? I could see why he had to upload this to YouTube, or not to YouTube, to Facebook. So we got two more tracks we gotta play, because I didn't add them into the playlist like a dumbass, and I didn't realize it until now. I was like, wait, where are the other two? Oh, motherfucker. Okay, so we have to go... No, where are we? No. Come on. I don't want to be in my playlist, man. I just want to be in my library. There we go. Fuck it, I guess we'll have to do it this way. Which sucks, but it was... Whatever, here we go. Namco Melody. That's the next one we have to do. Because... Oh, come on, man! Look, battery. Oh, come on, man! Really? I just... This might explain a lot. A little better. Oh, come on, man. I just... fuck. Do I have any other issues with this game? Not really. I think it's just that music pack shit that pissed me off. I was like, oh, come the fuck on, Namco. Really? Like, DLC the damn tracks, not, oh, you gotta wait. But for now, if you have $4 a month, you could just... I'm gonna have to think of things to talk about when we get to the anime tracks, because boy howdy. That's gonna be copyright hell on earth. Shit. Wahoo! It's me, Mario. It's me, Namco. I hope you'll enjoy the music, because I know I'm not. I can't hear the music, so I gotta just listen to the beat and just fucking pretend I know what the music is. Man, it'd be really nice if I could just, you know, map red to this button and red to this button and blue to this button. That would just make it so much fucking easier. That way I wouldn't be sitting here going, oh, well, shit. Alright, great. Wonderful. Wahoo. We did it. Alright. So there's one more we gotta go for. It's in here somewhere. Run, Pac-Man, run. Where the fuck are you? There it is. Mappy. This is the end of the video game tracks. Let's do this. I'm pretty sure this controller is gonna fucking die on me, and I'm gonna be like, ah. Can't believe I fucked up the fucking beginning riff. I'm so pissed. I can't fucking play the red beats for some reason. I'm not good at this game. Ha 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 ha. The title makes more sense. The title makes more sense. Fuck. How many blues do you see? I can't see blue. Fuck. For some reason my brain is just like thinking like there's a pattern there. There's no pattern, man. There's a pattern there. Well, I just barely reached the fucking clear line. I just barely reached the clear line. That was funny. Just like, I just fucking reached. Oh, fuck. Alright. Good. We cleared that one. We only had to redo one of these. And now I need to figure out that, like, oh shit, I need more to talk about, because if I don't fucking find more to talk about, we are so fucking dead. With copyright, this is gonna suck. And I'm gonna have to sit there and deal with actual fucking shit. So we're gonna take a quick break here, folks, while I swap out controllers. We'll be right back. And we are back, so... Alright. Play with the drum controller? No, we're playing with the Switch Pro controller. Dummy! Playing with a Pro controller, dummy! So there we go. So we did all that. We can go back to our playlist, and we got all of these goddamn fucking anime tracks to get through. So I think the way we're gonna do it... Lord have mercy. We're gonna do 7 and then 7. Because I think in the end... we're going to end up with 14. So we're going to do the first 7 here. Or kind of end it here, and then 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, alright, never mind. I take that back. We're going to do 6, and then we're going to do 7. Alright, cool. We're going to start with A Cruel Angel's Thesis, because... I have no fucking social skills whatsoever. Neon Genesis Evangelion is my fucking Bible. This is gonna suck so much. I'm so dead. I've watched a bit of Neon Genesis. I'm not the hugest fan, I guess. I mean, I'm a fan, but I'm not like the fucking biggest fan where I'm like, oh my god, Shinji getting a goddamn robot. Instead, I'm just like, oh, yeah, I get it. I get it. I don't get it. This is the section where we start speeding up the music. Because we know this is where the fucking hell on earth comes in. Welcome to the copyright system. Oh, you're playing fucking Cruel Angel's Thesis? Well, fuck you then. These songs are the reason why we can't do this episode on YouTube and why you Facebook patrons are getting the goddamn episode. I'm actually not doing that bad, surprisingly. I mean, I know the song, but like, that's not usually one song that I fucking listen to a lot. That is the fucking longest ass streak I've ever fucking had, I think. Oh, fuck. Well, I lost it. Okay, I take it back. I think I've seen longer, to be fairly honest. I've seen longer. Shut up. We did it. Great. Great. Alright, wonderful, fantastic. Wahoo, we did it. Alright. Moonlight Legend, Pretty Guardian, Sailor Moon. Okay. Alright, I'm in. I'm game. Let's do this. We're on Sailor Moon now. Alright. What unbeknownst beast am I gonna have to deal with now? Dun 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 dun. We just did Sailor Moon episodes, and there's still some more to go, cause there's more lost games. Seriously, what the hell? And who knows, maybe there's fan games too. But, I don't know, I think I've said my piece on Sailor Moon before, where I was just like, oh yeah, I like it. Am I a big fan of it? Depends. It literally depends. Like, literally. I think, like, I like some of the characters. Amy and Ray are two of my favorites. But, outside, well, oh, and then, fuck. And then there's also, like, Luna and Artemis. But I like Luna and Artemis because I kind of feel like they're more comic relief. Like, for as much as people are like, but they spout the plot. It's like, yeah, but they're also funny, too, because it's just, you realize, it's cats. It's cats spitting out the plot to the damn show. The negatives. I can't look at a black cat again without thinking of Luna. I'm sorry. Fuck. Yay, we did it. Alright, wonderful. Fantastic. If you're wondering why there was a quick jump cut, we kind of had a technical glitch with recording software, so we had to kind of go back and at least figure out a way to kind of make the episode fit. I'm hoping it kind of worked. So, shit. Let's keep hoping, because we still got more of this to go. Alright, next one. Makashugi Adventure from Dragon Ball. Nope, this is the one I want. Next time on Dragon Ball. Young Goku. I think I've said this plenty of times before, but my opinion on Dragon Ball is I like the original series fine. Z I'm perfectly fine with, but like I could also agree that like Z is also one of those series that like in my mind maybe didn't have to exist. Like you could have just had it be just the original series. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of fucking flack for that one, but I'm sorry, like I don't hate Z, I'm always indifferent to Z. I'm always indifferent to Dragon Ball Z. I always say, like, I like the 80s series a little more. Which is funny, because Dragon Ball Z came out in, like, 89, so... I think I just like the original series because it had better female characters. Like, don't get me wrong, I like 18. I like 18 just fine enough. But, like, the original series had Bulma, obviously. And then you got Launch, and then you got Ranfan, and then... I'm trying to think of who else. I think that's it. Because I think Chi-Chi got introduced near the end of the original Dragon Ball run. And then they, like, were like, oh yeah, it's Goku's wife. I did like the one crossover they did with Dr. Slump. I thought that was fucking hilarious. Actually, the two crossovers they did with Dr. Slump were hilarious. The one was just like young Goku ending up on Penguin Village, and the other one was the fucking characters from Dr. Slump ending up in the Dragon Ball Z universe. It's like, huh. Please return to the... Alright. Hold on, we gotta go back to the city map. We gotta send in some points. Yeah, I know. Don't... Cloud-looking motherfucker. Level up. Congratulations, you got Don coins. Don coins? You also get the next chapter of the story. Do you want to read it? Well, I got no choice, man. we, we were supposed to be... It's like, dude, we were supposed to be playing anime games, and then here you are, you do this thing, and it's just like, yeah, sure, fine, we'll do this too. We had to stop the video because we had technical issues, and now we're gonna have to re-edit through all that shit. Want to help with her dream? What a wonderful dream! I want to help her. What? She trains her voice by working food stands at the festival. Okay, time to roll up our sleeves. We'll make a great stage for Mariko. What? Lantern Eel, what are you doing here? Umba. Just fucking umba. What do you get? Snail. Next one, what did you get? Oh, it's just some more coins. And then the next chapter, god damn it, here we go. Okay, you ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a you motherfucker, we gotta play an actual, god damn it. I was not expecting to do this, I just wanted to turn in the damn coins. No, fuck you. I just wanted to turn in the coins, damn it. I'm so disappointed, game. Why you force me to do this? Well, it's part of the story mode. You're technically in story mode. Yeah, but like, fucking game, you just told me the point thing was full, and I was like, okay. So I guess I'll go take care of that quickly, and then we'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah, a few minutes just turned into, I need you to play a song just to fucking progress the story? I'm sorry? I don't care. I don't care if you were gonna fucking play your fucking beats. Bro. Fuck you. Damn it, man. Come on. This is bullshit. Fuck you, man. I don't want to play this. Remember when I bought this game, I was like, oh, this is going to be a great episode. And then my brain just went, wait a minute. All the copyright issues we're going to have to deal with on this one. Holy shit, Namco. Why did you... Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Wish we had an indicator telling us how much farther in the fucking song we were. Marionette pure. Bonjour! Oh, there's a little indicator. It's a little timer on the bottom that tells you, okay, you... Congratulations. You fucked up. You must do it all again. No! I am an entertainer finder. Finding popular attractions for Omiko City is my mission. Hello, I am Finder Drone. Please put on a Christmas show. It's November! If you literally are telling me I have to play another part, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed at you, game. Alright, good. Okay, we're done. We're done. We can go back to the actual game. Sorry for that diversion. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting the diversion. Alright. My Neighbor Totoro. Wonderful. Let's get into this. Totoro-san. I wasn't expecting the game to just be like, hey, fuck you, you're gonna play a story mode now. No, man, I didn't want to play story mode. No! But you had to return the points, didn't you? Yes, but I didn't want to play story mode. Ugh, fuck. Damn it. How good are you at this game? Not so good, man. It takes a lot of patience and skill to play this game. It's gonna take a lot of editing to get through this shit. Then I gotta upload it, and then I gotta hope to God that fucking Facebook doesn't glitch this shit up. Or it's just like, oh, congratulations. You fucked up gaming content. And I'd be like, no, you fucked up gaming content. How the hell did you pass that one off? It's my fault. Easy. You didn't set it in the right format. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. I only did this because fucking YouTube would have been on my ass for this shit. At least we're near the ending of the song. So, I know when we get to the other fucking anime tracks, it's gonna be fucking hell on earth. Because I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot we were doing that shit. Shit, son. Had me laughing there. Done. The game is over. You can go home. You gotta keep talking nonsense through the actual tracks. Because you don't want anyone to be like, oh, I can hear that. Yeah. Play Taiko mode. Played this song the first time. Yeah, I know. I know, man, I know. So that's 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doraemon. Another one that I ended up fucking coming to enjoy way too late into the game. Actually, it was my ex that got me into it because she was a big fan of the anime. And then, when she left to go back to Japan, I was like, oh, I guess I'll have to look this one up. And then it was right around the time like Disney was like, oh, we got the US rights to the show, so we're going to broadcast the episodes dubbed in English. And that was when like Johnny Bosch and Mona Marshall were cast as Nobi and Doraemon. Still a good casting choice, because both of them fucking nailed it. That's the only voice I could hear coming out of them now. Oh, fuck you, game. You didn't hit it in time. I always like the 73 intro song a lot better. Not to sound impartial, but yeah. Dun 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 dun. Shit do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. I always like that song a little bit better. Yeah. Could have ended at 69. 79 combo. I'm good. Yeah, I always like the 73 Doraemon intro better. I don't know, because it felt more 70s. Dun 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 dun, you know. Dun, 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 dun. Congratulations, you got one. Now you gotta keep playing. Yay! Look at them on a swing. Alright, so now we end this first portion off with A Town with an Ocean View from Kiki's Delivery Service. Probably up there as one of my favorite Ghibli movies of all time. I'm not kidding, I think Kiki is one of my favorites of all time. I think the Disney dub is probably my favorite of the Disney dubs that have been done. I think Kirsten Dunst was a good choice for Kiki. I definitely think Phil Hartman was a perfect choice for Gigi. Your broom's nice, but let's take your mother's. Hey, look, it's me. I'm on a box, Kiki. Look at that. Fuck. I think that's the one that I think G-Kids put on the Blu-ray sets is the Disney dub, which I'm thankful for. Thank God. Oh, crap. I misinterpreted that for a second. Shit. Thank God Disney did that. Just, like, told them, like, yeah, you can have it. Whew. Look at that. Look at that fucking combo. Look at that combo, boy. Your room is nice, but let's take your mom's. You're no help, man. Look, I'm on a box. And still, I don't think I've watched it since... I haven't watched it in a couple of years, so I probably want to go back and rewatch it. Then again, I'd have to dig it out of the fucking tub. It's in one of the tubs. Actually, I think it's in the tub I'm looking at right across from me. It has all the Ghibli movies in it. Like, I got The Cat Returns, I got Whispers of the Heart, which is like maybe my second favorite Ghibli movie. But there's also one movie that I'd have to technically count as a Ghibli movie. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Because trust me, that'll be a long-ass story. With that said, we're going to take a quick, small break here just to separate out the anime songs, and we'll be right back. And we are back, everybody. So, we went from A Town with an Ocean View to Ponyo on the Cliff by the Sea. This song gets stuck in your fucking head if you know the English version. If you know the English version of this song, yeah, fucking forget it. You are done. You will just fucking just be humming this all day. Ponyo, Ponyo, underwater fishies in the sea. Like, seriously, I'll be humming that from time to time. I'll just be like, why? Why am I humming this? It's just like, well, it's Ponyo, man. I know that, man, but, like, seriously, why me hum this? Ponyo, Ponyo, underwater fishies in the sea. And I have this one, too, I think. I think I have this one. Because I think it was one of the first Ghibli movies I saw. Was this one. Yeah, Ponyo was the first one I saw, because Nostalgia Critic covered it for his 200th episode, and people were fucking shitting him. Like, really, man? Ponyo? He's like, it's not a bad movie. I just don't like it. I don't think it's one of Miyazaki's strongest. It's like, who cares? It's a movie about little kids fucking just having an adventure during a flood. Who cares? The movie came out in 2008. Who cares? I haven't seen Miyazaki's newest movie, though. Is it Boy and a Heron? I haven't seen that one yet, but I heard it's really freaking good. And now it's funny to think about that, because it's like, oh, and now Ghibli's owned by fucking Nippon, which makes sense now that I think about it, because Nippon was pretty much tied that close to fucking Ghibli. I mean, they were fucking at each other's hips since, God, the mid-'80s. So when I heard the news, like, Nippon Television bought Studio Ghibli, I was just like, yeah, that makes sense. I just looked at it, I kind of had a slow, quiet thought process, and then just went, yeah, that makes sense. Are you a prodigy? Oh, God. Are you a prodigy? Alright, speaking of Dragon Ball Z, chala, head chala, sparking. Like I said, like, I don't hate Dragon Ball Z, I just, if I was to compare it to the original, I'm sorry, no. The original will still hold out to me. I'm sorry, man, it just will. And it's not to say, like, Z had bad shit. It had the Android Saga. I love the Android Saga. That's my favorite arc of Dragon Ball Z. Is the androids. I also just find it funny, like, Krillin ends up with a robot. Huh? Like, if you walked into this fucking unaware of the original series and you just told yourself that Krillin ends up with a robot, it's like, huh. Okay. And I guess the new Dragon Ball they want to do is kind of harkening back to the original series, which I find odd, but I also kind of am like, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. How far can you really go with Dragon Ball once you've done superheroes? Because it's like, okay, you did Dragon Ball Super, and then you did Dragon Ball Super Heroes. It's like, where else are you gonna go? Toriyama's probably sitting there fucking shitting himself going, I have no clue where else to take this goddamn story. Technically, this series should have ended, like, sometime in the fucking 90s. But you people kept demanding more stories. I just kept going, okay, I'll give you more. I'm gonna get so much shit for this. It's not even funny anymore. I'm gonna get so much shit from Dragon Ball fans when this eventually goes on YouTube. It's gonna be like, fuck you, man. I'll be like, yeah. Dragon Ball, man. Dragon Ball. OG or over Z. Oh man, I should find a fucking Twitter post that just says like anime hot takes, because I just put that down. Original Dragon Ball is better than Dragon Ball. Face it. Original Dragon Ball had hotter girls. Go home. Okay, so now we get out of that to underrated animes. Cutie Honey is literally like the most underrated 70s anime of all time. And yet it's the one that still gets constantly adapted. So, but I got into this one a little more recently. I got into Cutie Honey a little more recently with through my discovery of Majoko Megu-chan. So I was like, oh, I didn't know the studio also made this. And I guess both universes are connected, which is weird too. Majoko Megu-chan's universe is connected to Cutie Honey, because within the Majoko Megu-chan universe, Cutie Honey is technically like a band. Which I thought was weird, like, researching that. I've been looking up, like, 70s, like, animes just because I need to kind of work on a video about, like, the whole history of, like, the magical girl genre. Just out of purest curiosity. And there's a game I bought that basically centers on magical girls, and it came out in, like, the mid-90s. Like, right as all those series were, like, just not making anything new. I think Cutie Honey was maybe the closest to making new shit. That was because they just did a reboot series. But anyway, I'm just trying to fill time here so we don't get copyright claimed. Bandai Namco, if you want a recommendation for new songs, how about the Majoko Megu-chan theme? How about that? That I would pay good money to have, like, on this track listing. If you're willing to get me to fucking subscribe for something, that would probably be it. That would probably be it right there. Yes, fucking did it. I think you can get Cutie Honey through Crunchyroll now. I think you can get most of Cutie Honey, like the original series, the 90s reboot, the one they made in like 2008 afterwards. They made like 3 reboots of it. There's like a live action version of the series. That series is so fucking weird. But we're getting near the end here. There's still some more shit. Still some more stuff we got to get to, because we get to talk about Yasura Yatsura. One of my favorite, maybe up there is one of my favorite 80s animes of all time. Like, even higher than fucking OG Dragon Ball. Yasura Yatsura is one of my favorites. I discovered it, like, in college. I was trying to think of, like, when the fuck did I discover this? It was in college. Yes, it was. Yes, it was, Tony. You discovered it in college. And I'm doing poorly. Which is a shame to me, because I love this damn song. And I'm pissed off that the reboot didn't fucking feature it. No, correction, it featured it as the next time episode theme. Or like, here's what the next episode will be centered on. But trust me, the least you want to know about the reboot, the better. Because as someone who's been a fan for a few years, like I was just like, wow, I never felt so underwhelmed by a reboot. It sucks too, because like I would have given it fucking full force like support, and it's like there's some choices the fucking reboot made where I was like, I don't get it. Like, why would you go this direction? Like, oh god, I'm trying to think of one, because I kind of want to eventually cover this as a video, just like the original series compared to the new series. But like one thing that baffles me is like they brought back the original actors, great. They're not playing their characters, okay. Wow, that is sad. For someone who's a fan of the series, I just barely hit the clear marker. But anyway, to just finish my point. So they brought the original actors back. The original actors who played Lum and Ataru, the leads of the show. They brought them back, but they're not playing Lum and Ataru. They basically just handed the mantle off to 2 new actors. I have no problem with that. Where my issue lies is then saying, oh, well, we're just going to have them play Lum's mom and Ataru's dad. It's like, okay, at that point, why didn't you just fucking go the Inuyasha route and just have this set in the future and maybe have the new actors play, like, kids of Lum and Ataru? Like, that would have made more sense in my head. And that way you could metaphorically pass the baton on and say, okay, it's the kids, turn. Just like Inuyasha did with their sequel series. This is the one that's going to get us the most trouble because it's goddamn tank. It's Cowboy Bebop, and Cowboy Bebop is still surprisingly popular after 25 years. Yet there will never be another series, but it's still surprisingly popular. And this was the first anime I ever watched, and I fucking loved it. And I still love it. As much as the Netflix fucking adaptation pissed me off, where I was like, yeah, this doesn't feel like Cowboy Bebop. Like, I still love it. I still love the idea that, like, the things I like about the Netflix adaptation of Cowboy Bebop is, like, John Cho is fucking Spike Spiegel. Okay, not the first choice I would have had, but makes sense. But then, with that said, the actress who played Faye, Danielle Pineau, I probably just mispronounced her name, I'm sorry, but I can't pronounce the last names well. But her just overall fucking interaction with the fan base and them saying, like, that's not what she, Faye Valentine wore in the original series, and she's just like, yeah, they were gonna try to do that, but then they realized that was really fucking stupid. And it was unrealistic, and it's like, dude, like, even if you think it's really fucking unrealistic, like, acknowledge at least that it's the fan base, they want this. They want this, man. This is, they put full faith into the fucking Netflix adaptation, saying, oh, Netflix's money, they could fucking make a beautiful Cowboy Bebop. And I was initially sold on the fucking, just the intro alone. I'm like, okay, it's not quite close to the original, but, like, I get the vibe it's going for. And then, the way they decided to do the storylines just fucking made me go, yep, no. When they were like, oh, we're going to adapt the first season, but we're going to take it in a new direction. Ed doesn't get introduced to the fucking last episode of the series. It's like, yeah, you went the whole season without fucking Ed. The fuck is wrong with you? Onigana Muscle, yes. This has clearly been a meme song. But God, is it a fucking catchy meme song. Onigana Muscle, da 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 da. Jesus Christ, did it go fast. I was not expecting to go 0 to 60 on this. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? I don't know. How fast did you think I was going to react to that shit? I mean, holy fuck. I didn't even get like a second to flinch. Now I'm fucking discombobulated because I'm just like, I can't fucking move. I can't fucking move my head while trying to sit here and deal with this shit at the same time. How heavy are the dumbbells I lift? Well, shit, son. It's about as heavy as the fucking timing it took for me to goddamn get through this goddamn section. Jesus fuck. Like, who just immediately does that? Like, ah, surprise, I got you right then and there, asshole. Ah, fuck. Like, I can't fucking... That's muscle. It's muscle. Yeah, muscle memory, dickweed. I don't have muscle memory. Watch them fucking throw like a last minute, like, haha, asshole, you didn't get this one. My muscle memory is telling me, oh, hit that button. It's like, no, don't hit that button. Hit that button. No, don't hit that button, man. Don't hit it, no! Copyright lawyers, please do not strike me down for any of this. I was just trying to make a video. And now I'm really sad that fucking Yasuri Yatsura didn't get the fucking shiny ass clear. So I'm like, really? Well, that's Onigiri Muscle. Next one. Oh, we get to talk about Lupin now. Hooray. May the copyright guys ever fucking strike your ass, boy. Lupin the Third, one of my favorite animes of the 70s. And I think it's starting to really go up there as one of my favorite animes of all time. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Lupin the Third, da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Dun, 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 dun. Like, remember when I said, like, Kiki's Delivery Service is my favorite Ghibli film? I said there's a technicality on that. I said if there was a technicality to be added, that honor would actually go to Castle of Cagliostro, which was the second Lupin film ever made, which itself has a long-ass story behind it, because it's Miyazaki's directorial debut, but Miyazaki was not originally slated to direct it. And then when he did get in there and he made the changes he needed to make the story work, and to basically add his own flair to the story, the fans fucking hated it. Monkey Punch, the original creator, hated it, and Miyazaki was fearful that he just basically lost his fucking one shot at directing the goddamn anime industry. And he was so fucking worried about it that he actually went back to the studio that did the animation for the show, or for the movie, and was also doing animation for the show. And he basically said, I don't want to do this. I ain't doing it again. I ain't going through all that shit. I mean, we're going to have to, I guess, but we only got one more song. We only got one more song. Do we really have to do this now? Please go back and fill out more of the story mode. Ah! Please, you played 5 songs. Snail. Cool. Here's some more coins. Yay. Here's the next section of the chapter. I hate you. Does everyone like drumming? I like drumming. Do you like to drum on your drums? Do you like Dan-chan? We love you. No, you don't. You lied to me. We love you. No, you don't. I've invited another friend of mine tonight. A wonderful girl who is always working hard at the food stands. It's water Mariko. It's me, Mariko. Mariko. Yes, Mariko is always cheering us on, so we decided to cheer her on today. She's gonna lead the pageant. Fuck. Heave. 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 Ho. And so the game begins. Ho. Synchronica Airline. Oh, come on. Oh? At least it's not pulling a fucking origami mouse over. It's just like, fuck you, bitch. Welcome to the game. You don't get anything that you asked for. Heave? Oh. Oh. I need to actually get the controller for this. I think I can import it, but I could also just, wait for it to come out in the US and hope that one of the local game shops just get their hands on it. Speaking of game shops, I gotta contact a game shop about a certain item that I got that could possibly be worth thousands of dollars. Fuck. At least offer a trade. Is that what we're doing? I don't know. How long is this goddamn song? Like, seriously, man. I could have whizzed in the time it took this song to fucking go out. I'll have to dedicate this next one to my fans. It's called, Why the Fuck Did You Pay for Tickets to This Thing? You could have just pirated the concert online. We were near the end of the video, too. And the game just decided, nope, you need to fucking take in your points. And you need to take in your points, man. And you need to just do shit. Yeah, congratulations, you did shit. This game's a pain in the ass. Are we near the end? Oh, for fuck's sake. I just want the game to be over. Still gotta edit this motherfucker. Finally. We can move on to the last song for the evening. The last song for our expenditure. Thank you, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you. Oh my god. Hello. There we go. Fucking Azumanga Daioh should be added in. Might as well, Bandai. You technically have the license. Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you. Does everyone know that Don-chan band? What? You already played it? There is actually another side to the Lantern Deal. He's apparently a great producer. Is he? Because all I hear is... And then I just go, what the hell's wrong with you, man? And he just goes... That actually takes a fucking drawn out on my throat where I'm like... Merry Christmas! How do you know my plans? You unlocked a new song. Congrats. Please let me go back to the game. I now have to fucking go to the... I now have to go to the online library because I didn't put the goddamn song in the goddamn fucking... So, fucking mixed nuts. There we go. Bondman. Dun 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 from Spy Family. Oh god, I love this series. My favorite characters in the show so far have been Yor and Anya. Anya just for being a fucking little bundle of fucking hell on earth, and Yor just for being a fucking weird mantis lady. It's just like, eyes are very sharp, and I love them. And Lloyd's like the straight man, I'm like, what the fuck am I dealing with? Doesn't know Anya is a fucking psychic. Doesn't know Yor's an assassin. But Anya knows that Lloyd is a freaking spy. The season 2's already commenced, and they're already doing the cruise arc, which is just funny. We're doing the cruise arc. My boss, Jim John, to protect the innocent, even though I probably already said his name at some point in the series. He is not a big fan of the series. He's like, I tried to get into it. He's like, I bought the first half of season 1. He's like, I just could not get into it. I'm like, really? He's like, no, I couldn't. I'm like, huh. Like, nope, did not like it. He's like, I was expecting more action. I'm like, you do realize this was a comedy, right? Like, the guy is known for action. He's done action mangas, but they weren't, like, real big sellers. A comedy was a big seller to him. Because that's the way the industry wants. The industry wants a fucking comedy right now. Not action animes. Action animes don't... I don't think action animes have made that much profit in the last couple years. Like, maybe Attack on Titan and My Hero Academia are maybe the closest, but even then, you could say that My Hero Academia is also technically a comedy. So, I mean, and then Attack on Titan, it just had a fucking dedicated fan base, and the studio knew how to crunch like it was no one's fucking business. So, yeah, we did it. Really? I was done. I called done. Clear success. Yay. We did Bond, man. We did Bond. Morph. Oh god, when that fucking Spy Family game drops, I'm definitely gonna be covering the shit out of that. I've already got ideas. Dun 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 dun. Good job. Yay. Is there any more we should cover? Let me take a quick look. New Genesis from One Piece Red. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Crayon Shin-Chan. Best Wish Together. Lupin. Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Z Kai. Nobody cares. Ai Senshi from Mobile Suit Gundam, Magic Record, Onigane Muscle, New Stranger, fucking Winding Road, ReZero, Naruto, too much Naruto. God help me, there's too much fucking Naruto in here. And so much Gaitama. Seriously, how much Gaitama do you really fucking need? Namco, come on. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that I'm maybe missing that I was like, oh, that would look interesting, and I was like, oh, I should put in the thing, and then just didn't. Full Metal Alchemist, Blackjack, Cowboy Bebop, yeah, I already did that one. City Hunter, Love Saint Seiya, Spaceship Yamato, Grand Hill Weathering with You, seen that movie, loved it, fucking... Hey, let's go from Toro to... Yep, we're done. We're done. We don't need to look at anymore. We're done. And, yeah. So that is the Rhythm Festival, and I banged the drum slowly, dumbass. So, yeah. And, yeah, with that said, this is Tony. I'm signing out. I hope you enjoyed this little experiment, Facebook, because you get to see this episode a good while before YouTube ever will. So I hope you enjoyed this. And yeah, I'm going to be signing out. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.